Hi, I'm Jennifer Brown, editor of Canadian Lawyer In-House magazine. Today I'm here with Daniel Ferguson and Stephen Doak of Weirfolds LLP. In this edition of the Weirfolds Quiz, we're looking at recent changes to Ontario's Feed and Tariff program. If someone's interested in getting involved in the FIT program and installing a solar, wind, or other generating facility on their property, where do they begin?
Couple places to start out. The first would be to check your facility, check with your engineer and get a qualified engineering company, construction company, that can give you an overview as to whether or not you'll be able to put in a facility and what will be the costs involved. The second place to go is the OPA FIT website, the Ontario Power Authority. And that sets out, first of all, any updates on the program, because there have been recent changes that have given the OPA more flexibility to adjust things from time to time. And one of the key changes that's happened with FIT 2.0 is that there are specific windows when the OPA will be accepting applications for FIT contracts. For example, at the beginning of 2013, there was a window where the OPA was only accepting applications for small FIT programs, which is up to 500 kilowatts, which is a sort of a good-sized rooftop solar installation as an example. And they're currently looking at opening up another window for large FIT applications. We don't know what the timing of that's going to be.
Once a company puts forward an application, what are the chances that they will be accepted by FIT?
Well, projects are prioritized based on meeting certain criteria. So, for example, if you have Aboriginal ownership or local community ownership, then you get prioritization points. In addition, if you meet other qualifications such as local community and council approval or Aboriginal approval, or you are a benefit to the system, then again, you receive priority points. Finally, if you have over 50% ownership by an Aboriginal peoples or local community interest, then your project is prioritized into a select group that are eligible for a reserved contract, and your chances go up quite substantially based on that type of criteria. Now, all of these criteria are very complex, and they're set out fully in the OPA website. So my answer to that question for somebody asking it would be to go to the website. It really sets out in detail the criteria and how you establish and verify that you've met those criteria.
What are the timelines involved in a project?
From a starting point, once you've got your application put together and have done your initial diligence on the proposed project, you put the application into the OPA. They're currently targeting having responses back within 60 days to determine the first eligibility standard to make sure that they'll accept the application, it's complete, and then another 60 days to actually review the applications. At that point, if they grant a FIT contract, then the timelines have changed from what it was before, some of the timelines. Generally, it's 3 years to bring the project to commercial operation. It's only 18 months for rooftop solar. It's 5 years for water power projects. And along the way, within that period, you'll have to satisfy the requirements for a notice to proceed from the OPA, which of course includes getting your environmental review. So you've got to be conscious as to what time will be taken in getting the environmental approval. And then once you've got commercial operation, you've got 20 years. So there used to be, under the old FIT rules, there were some liquidated damage provisions if you are late getting to commercial operation. Now that will actually come out of the term of the FIT contract. So that's one thing to be conscious of. And another thing to be conscious of is that the prices are changing. So one of the questions about timing is, when do you get the return on your investment? And that, of course, will depend, first of all, on what kind of financing you're getting for the project. And these days, it will be affected by what the price will be that you're getting from the OPA at the time that you get your contract, whether or not you get price adders, because there are extra bonuses that go to certain projects that have involvement of particular groups, particularly the First Nations, and the community involvement is an example of that. And those prices are subject to change. The OPA's got more flexibility about their pricing now. So again, go back to the website and you'll be able to check on what the prices are right now.
Okay, thank you. For a more in-depth look into the FIT program, please check out our April issue of Canadian Lawyer In-House online.